Hey guys, so we made it out for anniversary weekend. I totally didn't even plan to do much of any recording this weekend, so I didn't bring my fancy camera, but you gotta see this place. We're out here at the tiny house site. It's got a killer view and a pretty crazy setup, so I'm gonna see if I can get the phone flipped around and see what's going on. Hey honey, what's the address of this place again? It's like 2508 Timber Creek. See, you know. There you go, Pike Creek. Pike Creek. And we're back from our trip out to Bella Green Bed and Breakfast in Pipe Creek, Texas. I really want to thank the hosts out there, Mike and Karen. They were amazing. If you're out the Central Texas way and looking to hit up Bandera, Texas, Bernie, Blanco, all the big riding spots that start with a B, you definitely want to check out Bella Green. The tiny house was awesome. They got accommodations to handle a couple of different groups of riders. It's not gonna be the last time Tiffany and I head out there for sure. And actually we met up with some buddies the last day we were there. I did some riding. We're probably gonna do some more group riding out that way as well. So we're back. The trip was awesome. I just wanted to take a quick moment to talk a little bit about the setup that I had run on the way out. Bars pulled back, wind splitter installed with the GPS set up, the Garmin 595. So with the bars in this position, it really is like this sophisticated ride experience. I liked it. It was comfortable. The wind splitter does a great job of taking the wind off of your chest, kind of forcing me back into more of like a kind of a kickback position. I'll kind of show you guys here. So, whereas normally with the bars forward, it's kind of more of like an aggressive position. With the bars kicked back, wind splitter in place, I feel like I should be riding around town slanging jars of Grey Poupon. The fancy mustard. It's really a fancy position. Definitely after 4 hours of riding on the way out there, was very comfortable still, barely fatigued at all. The next morning after we got up, I've got some footage of it, we hit the road and I'd removed the windshield. I'd put the bars back up into the fist to the sky forward riding position. And I realized how much I really am into that position. To be honest, when I came home with the ape hangers, I didn't know how I felt. And I've had the bike for golly, a couple months now almost. I didn't know how I felt about the ape hangers and the rider triangle that it puts you into. The verdict pretty much was that I like it. I've settled into I like it. After 4 hours of riding with the bars pulled back, much more into this sophisticated kind of, I don't know, like long distance touring position, Jumping back with the bars forward the next morning, I can now safely say that I love the ape hangers with the bars forward position. There's something about it. It definitely makes you feel differently on the bike. I mean, obviously you put your body into a different position. I would describe it as more like an aggressive position, ready to kind of take on the curves and really get after it. I figured too, since I'm rounding this video out, I would literally show you the amount of time that it takes to go from this position with the bars back, adjustment made, and the windshield on, to that kind of brawler style position that I now realize I love so much. It'll take just a minute, so I'm gonna get rolling that in just a second. I gotta say, if you guys like this content, if you want to see more videos like it, take a second, like the video, subscribe, make sure you stay in touch next time I roll the next one out, and we'll get to it. So here we go. I'm gonna get a little clock rolling and give myself a little 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna go ahead and secure these bars back into position now. That's as long as it takes to go between the two positions with the wind splitter. I gotta say, man, I'm really thoroughly just impressed with the flexibility that setup provides. It's not something I want to do very often. You know, I can only probably see myself ever getting back into the wind splitter configuration if I'm doing long distance rides. I guess I've mentioned before, coming up, I'm just really excited about it. We have that ride in June out to North Carolina. That ride is going to kick off with 2 days straight, probably 6 to 8 hours in the saddle between the first 2 days, 3 days worth of riding, and then hitting it hard like the first 2 days on the way back. That's definitely a situation where I'm going to want to save as much of my energy, and I want to make sure that when we're doing the 3 days of riding out, tail of dragon, all that good stuff, that I'm not too beat up. The wind splitter, bars pull back, it really accomplishes that. I hope you guys are doing well. Stay in touch, stay tuned, subscribe. See you guys later.